Let's go over Nicole's best team comps. A bunch of Pyro DPSs will benefit from Nicole. With the Nicole plus Duran duo, Pyro DPSs can play in a mono Pyro team with Albedo, Bennett, or Yansan as the additional buffer, or you can use Emily as another sub DPS to play a burning team. In addition, overload teams with Shevers look very strong for Pyro DPSs, with Nicole plus Fischl fulfilling the Hextrar team requirement, giving a ton of damage buffs to the team. With C6 Shevers, you ideally want to keep her on the team, but if you don't have C6 Shevers, then you can just use another support like Duran, Bennett, or Yansan, having Nicole act like a Shevers alternative. For Olakino Melt, Nicole can be better in solo cryo melt, but falls short to Bennett in double cryo. With more vertical investment on Arlecchino though, front-loading damage will be more important, making Bennett better outside of Nicole vertical investment. A similar story applies to Malwika, where in Shevers Overload, Nicole isn't looking to be better unless you really need the shield, and the same thing applies to her melt teams. When you consider vertical investment though, like her signature, Nicole does become slightly better than Bennett. Hu Tao can play in the regular Shevers Overload teams with Nicole, and Nicole can also work in her regular Vape teams, using Mona, Sucrus, or Fischl as the second Hextrar character. Lastly, Gaming is looking to get buffed by Nicole even as the only Hextrar character, mainly because Nicole's attack buff applies to Shen Yin, increasing the value of her plunge damage quills. For Electro DPSs, you can play Burning Overload teams with the Burning Core, but the main team archetype they benefit from Nicole is Shevers Overload. Since Offia Pyro application is needed to trigger consistent overloads for Shevers' buffs, Duran is extremely important for Electro DPSs. And again, without C6 Shevers, you can use Fischl, Bennett, or Yansan as the final support, having Nicole act like a Shevers alternative. Only a couple Hydro DPSs benefit from Nicole. Ayato can play in an Overvape related team with Duran, Nicole, and Anefa, but the main team archetype will be Hydro on-fielders like Mona, Ayato, and Child, driving Vapes for Dark Mode Duran, making him the main source of damage. For cryo carries, Nicole is a very good support that buffs their melt related teams. Ganyu reverse melt with Emily is looking to get buffed by the introduction of Nicole. Both Risley's reverse melt team with Emily and forward melt driver team with Dark Mode Duran are also getting better with Nicole, and the same story applies to Lohan, the new cryo 5-star character releasing in the second half of patch Luna 7, who plays in the same teams as Risley. For Geo DPSs, Nicole is looking to be at least a side grade over C6 Goro for Ito's Pyro related teams. For Navia, Nicole is looking to be an upgrade for her Pyro related teams, with C1 Albedo looking to be the last final support slot. The one Dendro DPS that can benefit from Nicole is Kanich, and he's looking to get a significant buff with Nicole, as both Nicole's endurance presence allows the team to benefit from the new Hextrar support set. For Animo DPSs, both Wander and Xiao are looking to benefit from the Nicole plus Duran core. Chaska is also looking to get buffed by them, making one of her new best team comps in terms of damage, with either Yansan or Sitlali as the final support slot. Main DPS Venti will benefit a lot from Nicole and Duran, with an overall increased team damage. Lastly, Nicole will benefit Vorka's Pyro teams. On top of providing him valuable quality of life with his shield, she increases his team's overall damage significantly with the introduction of her, the new Hextrar support set, and Prune.